Hey guys, this is a little video tutorial to help us do a couple example problems on finding the tax. So, when Mrs. Hook went shopping, she spent $1,289.71. We need to find how much tax I need to pay on that. So, tax, we talked about in class, means extra money that we have to pay. It's like a service fee. So we pay 7% tax. 7% is written as 0.07 as a decimal. So when we are doing our multiplication problem to find the tax, we are going to be multiplying by 0.07 because it's 7%. All right, so here's how I'm going to set up my problem. And I'm doing traditional, so if you do lattice, you can set up lattice. 9 times 7 is 63. Plus 4 is 67. That's 56. Plus 6 is 62. That 7 times 2 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. And 7 times 1 plus 2 is 9. So now I have all of these numbers, and we need to remember when we're multiplying by decimals to count in both factors the numbers that are to the right of the decimal point, and that's how many numbers we should have to the right of our decimal point in our final answer. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So in my final answer, I should have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers to the right of my decimal point, which means I put my decimal point in nice and big right here. Now, remember, our tax is always talking about money. So when we talk about money, we care about the hundredths place or the penny place value. So I need to round to the nearest hundredth. So my 9 tells my 7 to bump up to an 8. So to the nearest penny, this is $90.28. So how much money am I paying in tax? I am paying $90.28. Now I have how much money I spent on clothes. Then I have to add in how much money I spent on my taxes. So now to find my total price, I'm going to need to take my clothing total and add it to my tax total. So I'm going to set that problem up again down here so I can line up my decimal points, because when we are adding, we always have to line up our decimal points. Whoops. Eight plus 1 is 9. 7 plus 2 is 9. Bring my decimal point straight down. 9 plus 0 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry my 1. So it looks like total Mrs. Hook is spending $1,379.99. For the purposes of our project, we had $1,500 to spend. So we know that this is less than $1,500. So now we need to find out how much money do I have left over. So I put how much money I have, $1,500, and subtract how much money I spent. And we're going to find out how much money we have left over. So I need to borrow from my 5, so it becomes a 4. 10 now becomes a 9. 10 becomes a 9. 10 becomes a 9. Becomes a 10. So 1, 0. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 7 is 2. So it looks like I have $120.01 left over. So I could still buy a whole bunch more things. So this is how we are going to finish up. This is an example of how we're going to finish up our project. So If you have this filled out, we will do a bell work problem tomorrow before we get started. See you then.